Hi guys, this is Sorrow 245. I know it's well been a while since I made a very long time since I made a video, but I'm gonna make a video now because technically yesterday, June 24th, I think, yeah, was the 15th anniversary of one of my favorite JRPG series. So yeah, that I really enjoy and stuff, and I just wanted to talk about it. Take this chance just talk about how I got into the series and why I love it so much, and my favorite parts of it without spoiling anything, because this is one series that not spoiling is not a very good thing for. Though if you get into it, good luck. But you'll know. So, and it's the 15th anniversary of, and it's from the company. Nah, I'm gonna be all over the place, mind you. I'm gonna be mumbling. Just spouting random nonsense at times, because I'm not used to talking. So, and I don't write down things. I just go with the flow. So I'll just start. This is from the company that I guess I really enjoy. It's just because I like this one series, so I can't really say the company entirely, I guess, because I mostly like just this one series that they do. But they're really good at it, so I guess yeah, I do. It's the 15th anniversary of the first game of this series that they released, and that is The Legend of Heroes: Trails in the Sky. And how I got into this series is, well, not as super exciting or anything. It was weird because I was playing another new game, and I was just just not bored exactly, but I just wanted to play something else, something specific. And I wanted to play a JRPG, but a long one, but it's one that's very lengthy for my PSP at the time. And this was back in 2011, so it was 8 years ago. And I was just looking up real quick because it was that same day. I wanted to find something that same day, so I was looking up some a JRPG that's lengthy and I guess heavy on story and characters. That's more focused on that. That's when I found this online. And I didn't look up too much. I think I found that it's at least 50 hours. And I said, oh, that's cool. It's for a PSP. So I ran out. And then I found this. The premium edition just being there. So I don't know if I got it day one or not. I most likely didn't. So I picked it up. I didn't look up too much about it because I didn't want to know too much. I didn't really look up much anyway. All I saw that stood out said it's 50 hours, in the back it says. And as it just boom, I just went and went for it. So I don't think that's a very good idea. But luckily I got lucky. Sort of. When I say sort of, I'll explain later. Oh, especially with this one, I mean sort of lucky and unlucky at the same time. And then when I started this game, from the get-go, I couldn't put it down. One of the people that some people complain is that sometimes this series, this game, for example, starts off slow. I didn't feel it, and I was brand new to this series, and I just got hooked from the moment the main character, well, I guess you could say both of them are the main characters. The main female character, Estelle, said to her father that what my birthday present is a boy, and then I laughed, and then it just continues with her jumping on him, all on Joshua, the main male character, when he's injured and is trying to explain himself. She's not having it, and that's just from there I got hooked, and it just went along, and then the NPCs, which was special because they felt like characters and they learned stuff, and that was cool. And it's just, as time went on, the more I got hooked, and man, by the end of it, I fell in love with this series. But that ending, man, it was good. But man, I had to suffer through that ending for 4 or 5 years because the second sequel didn't come out until 4 or 5 years. We didn't even know it was going to come out. And that leads to what I was talking about a little earlier, where it's lucky and unlucky. well, I had to wait like 4 or 5 years for a sequel, and lucky that we got it. And it's called, well, the Trails Curse, or the Kiseki Curse. I'm just gonna call it the Trails Curse because it sounds weird when I say the Japanese name. And that's where we don't know when a game comes out, and these games are great. No, there's more games that came out after this. Like the Trails, Cold Steel series. No. I kind of say that I have a little problem with the series, like especially the Cold Steels. But I got the Sky games as well multiple times. Well, digitally on Steam, but can't really show that because it's digitally. I don't have it physically. And the sequel when it came out physically, but I got on my PSP. And that is one of the bad things is we don't know when a new one's gonna come out. Every time one comes out, even if it's a sequel, we don't know if it's gonna come out. Because these games are lengthy and have a lot of text, and even big companies seem like to be afraid to work on it. So we don't know every time. It's like, oh boy. And unfortunately, I guess we're kind of almost catching up, sort of, but there's 2 games in the series that in the West we didn't get, and that kind of sucks, but I look at it as like, what can I do? I mean, there's other ways to do it, but that feels like a desperate, and I just don't want to like go for the bottom of the barrel type of thing. Like, I'd rather get it officially, because look, I got all of these, and this is not counting digital, all of these physical ones, official releases. Why am I gonna go get like a fan translation or go through all those hoops, especially me that I don't know. I just know how to use my computer. I don't know how to do all the programming and all that stuff. And I don't trust downloads. And I want to support it too. So, like, I'm just more of a wait and see, because in my gut, I feel like those games are going to come out. Just the company themselves, like Falcom, kind of like shot themselves in the foot in that sense that they don't do ports or remakes or anything. Well, okay, they don't do ports anymore. So, other people got to do that. And those other people over here in the West have a hard time because of licensing stuff. And it's like, especially since there's a sequel coming out with Cold Steel 3, which I'm very looking forward to, and I'm still going to play, even though I didn't play the 2 Crossbell games. Well, I would love to play them. They're not coming out officially, especially before September. And it's June right now, almost July. It's June 25th right now, this recording. I mean, it's whatever. I know I'm going to like it. I know I'm going to like Cold Steel 3 and 4 a lot. Like, Trails in the Sky, the 3rd is probably my least one, and I'm pretty sure Cold Steel 3 and 4 don't have the problems I have with 3 that make it feel like more of a I like that game, not I love that game with all the others that came out in English. And so yeah, it's that thing. And my favorite arc, I would say, is the Cold Steel series. That's probably because of the school setting, which is ironic because I hate school in real life, or I hate it school because I'm not in school right now, thank God. But like, in anime and stuff, school's always so fun for some reason. And in video games, school's always so fun for some reason. So yeah, that's why it's my favorite. While the other one is like Bracers, and that's cool too, and it's fun. And the Crossbow games that we never got. Police, that would have been interesting, but you know, I try not to think about it too much because it's like a bummer. But yeah, that's why I'm kind of looking forward to Cold Steel 3 also, because we kind of go back to that school setting. People are complaining about that, some people. But I'm looking forward to it. That's one of the things. Also, the voice acting as well. The English dub voice actors. Like, who's going to join the Trails family and all that. That's one of the reasons why I'm like, see? That's why I'm mumbling, because I'm all over the place. I've talked about how I got into it and all that. But yeah. Funny enough, the Cold Trails in the Sky wasn't the first Falcom game I played. I think it was like E7, which I enjoyed, but man, Trails in the Sky just blew Yeast 7, hell, blew Yeast 8, which is the most recent one, oh, all of them away. It's no contest, for me anyway. I prefer those any day of the week, of the year, what have you, of the millennium, anytime, over Yeast. Yeast is more of the gameplay, which I understand, but I wish they had more story, because sometimes they're interesting, but story scenes and to get to the next story scene is so long, and the story scenes are so short. It's like, yeah, it just kind of takes me out of it. They're alright games, but no, the Trail series, the Legend of Heroes Trail series is where it's at. So yeah, I just want to, I guess that's all of it. No, I guess one other thing. I guess main characters wise, which one's my favorite? The protagonist, and I would have to go with Rain Schwarzer, the protagonist of the Trails of Cold Steel series, because I kind of relate to him the most. Though I like Estelle and Joshua, and I like Lloyd too. Surprisingly, I like Lloyd, but I only saw a little. Even with the little bit, I liked him. So that's why I feel like I'm gonna be okay for Cold Steel 3, because I like the Crossbow characters that showed up or that I've seen. Even though it's only 2, and only for a little while, but I still like them. I'm not gonna tell you when, you'll find that for yourself. But like, I'm gonna tell you when or which game, you'll find that out for yourself. Go play these games because these are awesome. Because if you like Tales of or Persona, I guess Final Fantasy, you'll like these games. Most of all, if you like games that like world building and lore and characters and story that are awesome, you will love these games. And even if it feels like it's slow burn, it's on purpose, so you can learn about the world, so you can learn about the thing. The gameplay is not the most important. Well, it's still fun. It's not the most important thing about this series, which to me I feel like it's great. That's awesome. I could just sit there, just listen, or read or listen to them talking all the time. But it's not like a visual novel though, so because you walk around and stuff like that. Even the NPCs have their own. Even throughout games or even arcs, you see NPCs and grow and have their own little things. Not directly, but when you come back to towns and stuff, you see that. So yeah, it was awesome. I love this series so much. I guess who's my waifus though? Well, I guess I'll go with Cold Steel, where there's a tie for Milliam and Altina in first place. And I guess like Fee and then Toa and Alphen, and, like Elisa and Emma. Like Elisa and Emma, like on the lore, they're like switched. They could be in any place. But I like all of them. And then I guess in the Sky games will be easily Ren and Tita from the Sky games. I never played the Crossbow games, but since Milliam and Altina are my number one. And Ren and Ren in the Sky games are my number one, and Tita after that. I guess if you played the Crossbow games, you kind of, because I did see pictures. I try not to see anything that will spoil me, but I did see images, and I guess you kind of could guess from the images or from the characters that I already said that I liked who I most likely would end up liking. But I also like Estelle as well, and stuff. But she's like more of like a cool big sister. It's not like she doesn't have like that physical attractiveness, but she's like fun to be around. So let's see, anything else? Most likely, I guess I could end it off with what I'm looking forward with Cold Steel 3 as seeing all the new stuff, hopefully new areas, the new battle system, I guess, the new characters, like the new Class 7, learning about that, seeing Rion's growth even more. Like, oh god, the plethora of new characters for me personally, because I never played the Crossbow games, and anyone related to that. So it's going to be, I look at it as positive, it's going to be a plethora of new characters, and that's going to be awesome. It's going to blow my mind. And also NPCs as well. So it's just going to sound to be awesome. And also the voice actors for each of these roles, and Oh god, it's just imagining this. It's gonna be awesome. And I guess like a week later, Anime Expo is happening where they're gonna have Nisa's gonna have a panel and even a voice actor panel. So I might see, or we might see, for those who like the Trail series, like the voice actors, or maybe even new voice actors that we haven't seen for the new characters that we haven't heard before. They might show up there. So all I know is that most likely, and definitely, Reen Schwarzer's voice actor, Sean, is it Sean or Shin, or Sean or Sheen? I don't know which one. Chiplock will be there. I know for sure he's going to be there because he's a big fan of the series and loves Reen a lot. I know that. So that's going to be cool. And also, I know there's going to be a trailer. So that's going to be another thing to look forward to. So, yeah. It comes out near like the end of September. It's going to be a very, very long 3-4 months of waiting. Oh god, it's going to kill me. But I've waited 2 years. I guess I could wait a few more months, even though it's going to kill me, but waiting is what we do with this series in the West. I don't even know if 4 is coming. They might drop it in AX that they're releasing 4 next year, but Cold Steel 4, I mean. But we don't know. That's the thing. We know 3 is coming, but we don't know 4. That's what I'm talking about. And 4 is like directly connected to 3, and I'm like, here we go again. But we're just gonna see. Most likely either AX or at least sometime after 3 comes out. We'll learn about that, but we'll see. I guess it's better if we wait and learn about it when it's closer to release date of 4 than too early, because then we're gonna have to wait forever. So I just want to talk about how it started. I hope I didn't talk too low. I'm trying to be quiet because people are sleeping and it's late. But you know, here I made a video after so long. I should make some more videos. Maybe like things that I saw on E3 that I might make a video of that. I don't know. And oh boy, because I haven't made videos of things that I picked up or bought. Man, I really slacked on that. I was like so long. I gotta figure out how to do that one. So if you stuck along for like the 17 minutes that this video is, you're awesome. And I guess I'll see you for the next video whenever that is. So I'll see you. This is R25. I'll see you guys later. Peace.